Welcome back to you, baby dolls. You are chocolate ice cream, and also in the other scoop, you are vanilla ice cream. Take a warm seat over there. Keep it very warm for me. This chart I'm going to show you right now, it's Litecoin. Don't tell my neighbor, he's going to get very excited, isn't he? I don't want him to come over again. He doesn't know when to leave, friends. You know, some people, they just don't get the hint. You're like, Habib, it's 1:30. Do you ever sleep? Your wife misses you. Go feed your duck. You know who these people are, friends. I appreciate every single one of you. If that's a joke, you're always welcome to stay over. You can sleep here, have whatever you want from the fridge. Now, all these coins, I want to see their patterns that they did from the previous bull market in 2017, which is before the 2021 crypto cycle. And I want to know, did they break the high? Did they underperform? What happened? And what I did was I took nice examples. There's actually going to be 6 coins here. Litecoin did okay. I'm going to share with you now Litecoin. Litecoin did good. Why did it do good? It's because it went back to its all-time high. Now you're saying, wait a minute. You just went back to your all-time high. How is that good? I know. If you look at the results from all the other coins, just going back to your all-time high is actually pretty good. It's actually very good. Many coins never even came close. There's also something to think about too. Many coins in 2017, they did not go as super parabolic up as XRP did. So, you know, this is not as good as it looks, because maybe if Litecoin was actually XRP, it wouldn't have stopped at $350. Maybe it would have stopped at $1,200, if you catch my drift. There's also other coins here as well. We're going to look through them. This is XRP. XRP, if you draw a fib, friends, if you go to Fibonacci from the top to the bottom, this is around the 61 to 70% retracement. It hits exactly there. This is XRP. Now, why am I sharing this with you? It's because many people will say the corrupt SEC are the reason why XRP never achieved its dreams. But you are going to have a different conclusion, because now I'm going to show you other coins had nothing to do with the SEC, and they still did the same chart pattern. This is Litecoin. This is XRP. This chart here is Tron, TRX. Look at this. Tron had nothing to do with the corrupt SEC, yet Tron did the exact same chart pattern. Interesting, right? Also interesting, does this like little swoop up. I wonder what's going to happen in the future for Tron. But by the way, the rates aren't that great. I mean, you're going from here around 10 cents up to like 30 cents. That's the 3x. So you really needed to get into the ICO from before that in 2017. Also, I have this chart, Stellar Lumens, Stellar Stars. That's where the friendship of you and I go, friends. This is XLM. If you notice, it goes just under its all-time high. So now that you've seen these 4 patterns, you're looking at XRP and you're like, this is XRP chart. Were you really destined to break your all-time high? Or maybe if the SEC wasn't there, you would have hit like $2.50 and come back anyway. I think that would have happened anyway, because XRP, no adoption, no EVM, no nothing. Very low volume. So we've now seen these coins, and why did I choose these coins? They were very popular in 2017. They became household names. But then, luckily, you have a friend that you like, subscribe, belly button, or with. You shock the algorithm. I've shared with you. It's all about the people, the cult, the community coming in. Are they shitting? Are they advancing? If you notice a pattern with all these coins, they were just layer 1 chains. They had nothing to do with EVM. So the layer 1 chain narratives that came in 2021, most of them were EVM. There is Solana, but Solana had the FTX Ponzi pump. So that's something to keep in mind, that anything that links with Ethereum increases its network effect because of the rails. There's a highway going from Ethereum City straight to that chain. And with these, they just had to be punted on main exchanges. I also have 2 of the biggest winning coins, and you're going to see them here. This is Cardano, so Charles Hoskinson coin. If you notice, Cardano ADA broke its all-time high by about 2.3x. But look what happened, man. It came back 93%. It came back deep in the doo-doo zone. So this is just tough, you know. Cardano was all over BitBoy channel, Crypto Banter, the biggest YouTube influencer, Altcoin Daily. Millions of people put in, and look, man, it still wasn't enough to keep it from falling into the doo-doo zone. The doo-doo zone is We have to repeat it here for you. The doo-doo zone, friends. You never want to go in the doo-doo zone. There's nothing you can do about it. The doo-doo zone is unfortunately the previous cycle range. That's really disastrous. That would be like Bitcoin going down to like $7,000 to $10,000. That would have been Bitcoin entering the doo-doo zone in the midst of the collapse. But we didn't get there. So you can see right here. This would have been the doo-doo zone for Bitcoin. You know, we were close. We were close, weren't we? And we stopped right on top of the doo-doo zone. Very, very unfortunate for all the other altcoins that couldn't make it. So there's a lot of lessons to learn from this. If you're holding coins from the previous cycle, which we are, you know, I like Chainlink. I've got Real DeFi, Hex. There's also going to be Pulse Chain, PulseX. It is the same community. We want them to be Cycle 1 coins, and I hope they are. But at the end of the day, it is still most of the same community. So we have no guarantees, but this is just showing us what's possible. So these were the two big winners, right? Cardano did that 2.3x, but then it came back to the doo-doo zone. Now, there was only one unicorn winner, Dogecoin. Dogecoin Doge was the unicorn winner out of the existing coins. Of course, there was SHIB. SHIB did a 1 million X. Yes, $1 turned into $1 million in SHIB. But SHIB was a new coin. And that's the difference when it comes to looking at these, because if we're trying to evaluate how we're going to perform in 2024, 2025, we're in 2023 right now. We're using coins that already exist. SHIB didn't come out to like 6 months after the Bitcoin halving, a couple of months after it. So, you know, if we're lucky enough to find the next season SHIB, trust me, you won't be. You don't even know what hit you, friends. Even if it does exist, even if it's possible for something to go up that much, we probably don't even know its name. And if we did see it, we'll probably think, it's a complete scam. It's not going to go anywhere. So this is the Doge chart. Now, why didn't I start with this Doge chart? It's because this is unrealistic. Do you really want to look at your portfolio saying, yep, my coin's better. We're going to do 38x above the all-time high. I'll give you a 99% chance you won't even come close. Most of the coins will be lucky to get to the all-time high. That's just, it is what it is. It's just, there's new narratives that form. You know what people often say? They will say that there are too many scars from the first cycle holders. And as you go up, they act as resistance. That's what they say. So they'll say, you know, they'll like, let's use a previous example. They'll say, well, there's too many people who wish they sold Litecoin like $250 in 2017, and now they have their chance to. I used to believe that, but I don't really think so. What I think actually happens is there are cycles and narratives that change and morph over time, and the communities that latch onto new stuff, they shift away from the old. Now, so there's two ways to think about it. Either the market is rejecting old stuff. That's one way to think about it. The market goes, oh, you're old. I don't want anything to do with you. There's that. Or this is the perspective I have. And I'm going to play some angel music here for you, right? The perspective I have is that it's unlikely that the coin was able to be produced with the foresight and the fundamentals and the coding and the founders to be able to grasp the future. So another way of saying that is basically you have a Nokia brick phone, and no matter what you do, it's very unlikely you can compete with phones that are coming out 10 years from now. So people don't look at your Nokia phone and say, oh, you're old. It's just that the market wants touchscreens. It wants, you know, FaceTime on videos. It just wants special cameras. It wants that. It's not looking at the Nokia phone and saying you're trash. It's just saying like, I'm just going to the new stuff. And, you know, the Nokia founders, they didn't have the foresight to be able to create it. So this is the same thing. That's what I think is happening in crypto. And 4 years doesn't seem like a very long time in the traditional world, but you and I know, you and I definitely can tell 4 years is an eternity in crypto. There are cycles and narratives that form every 3 to 6 months. So in 4 years, a lot can change. And that's what we've seen happen here. So what can we gather from this? You know, we've gathered a lot of information. If you're holding coins, you just got to be prepared for what you're doing. So, you know, this is one thing that I just want to give you at least some confidence in. Whether your coin's going to be the Doge, which it won't be, trust me, it won't be, not friends, okay, or the Cardano, where you just break the high, or the Litecoin, where you get to the high, or XRP, where you're minus 50% below the high. Whatever happens, they all peak around the same time. You see this? This is April, May. You see up here, April to May. Let's go back here, April to May. This is all 2021, of course. Here you go, April to May. Do you see this? So what I'm telling you is we don't have to be like nervous. We just have full confidence knowing that whenever Roca Negra takes us to $80,000 Bitcoin, we're just going to have to look at our coins, whatever you're holding, and say, this is the market price for Euphoria for me. This is what I'm getting. Now, you might look at your coins. It could be Chainlink, it could be Hex, Pulsechain, PulseX, all those real DeFi coins and fake DeFi. You're just going to have to accept it for what it is. Now, I don't think we're in a bit of a tough situation. Trust me, there are going to be Ethereum people. What if Ethereum is only $8,000 here, right? Do you think they're going to say, well, Ethereum is only worth 8,000 and it will never get to 10,000 in this cycle? No, they're not going to say that. Why? Because they won't be able to admit to themselves that they wasted a whole cycle. Because Ethereum has all the God-tier fundamentals. You see, it's not so easy, is it? So in a nutshell, we just pray that we're on the right side, but we're going to know at the end of the day, the market's going to give us what the market's going to give us. That's a saying I've been taking home with you and to just share with you a lot of the times. We don't know. Are you going to get a full retracement of the range, break the range, underperform? Everyone's got their opinion. That's why you don't have to lose any sleep at night. It's literally outside of our control. And, you know, some people might lose sleep because they're going to listen to people, leverage trading, or these other people, furus, who say, oh, this one's definitely breaking 5x above the high. Definitely. There are no definitely's in this game. You know that. So as a nice summary I've got here with nice two peppy shaking hands. When you look at many Cycle 2 coins, the majority of them land minus 50% to the all-time high. And guess, if you're lucky, they'll go towards the all-time high itself. See, if you're not so lucky and your coin has been completely abandoned, you won't even get that. So this is EOS. Right? We know EOS, our favorite coin, EOS, which has been abandoned. Now, you see on a monthly chart, there's a fake wick here. It never hit here. It never went up to hit $14 here. Look, this is the most it ever hit. So this is what you're in for, right? This is April 2021. I mean, you couldn't even do anything. It only rallied towards the end of the year. Actually, friends, there was a bit of a problem with the data. Here we go. The data, or data, depending if you got your pants on or not. EOS did hit $14. So, I mean, look at this. Why I'm using this example? You're probably wondering, EOS, that's a dead coin, abandoned. Yes. Well, the thing is, I want to know, even in the most dead, garbage, trash, abandoned coin, how high could it go in the bull market? Oh, isn't that funny, friends? Look at this. What I did was, I went to the fib tool on the left, do a fib extension. You do it from the very top to the very bottom and have a look at this. I mean, like, you can't even make this up. It's just something weird about these fibs. I was never a fib guy, friends. I don't like trading off fibs. I'm a more of a trend guy, you know, trend and friend. They rhyme, but it is spooky how it went exactly to the 61.8% retrace. And guess what? May 2021. That's exactly the top of the bull market. Remember, April to May 2021. That's right before China did the scamming and the dumping. So what's the conclusion we have here? Well, you know, I'm going to write it here for you. So even in EOS, the poopy of poop coin, the poopy of poop scenario. So EOS was abandoned and scammed everyone and had zero adoption in 2020, 2021. All right. So even in that scenario, we're going to write, let's make this font a bit smaller. Even in this scenario, there's going to be a key, right? So you understand this. The key is that it still hit the 61% retrace from the top to bottom. That's what you draw with. That's where you draw it. It's crazy to see that, isn't it? You know, so every other coin it did as well. Every other coin, Litecoin, XRP, Tron, everything hit that 60%, 61% retrace. And one coin I forgot to put before was Monero, XMR. So Monero, XMR equals privacy coin, right? Monero is a crowd favorite. Also, Richard Hart likes it, etc. You know, all these. I mean, Monero was a freaking beast, friends. Wow, look how many people made in Monero from 2014. They made 1,000x, man. Okay, see, look what happens. Monero does the 1,000x, but look what it does in the cycle after that. Just goes back to the all-time high. So this interesting part. By the way, here we go again. April to May 2021, which is 12 months after the Bitcoin halving. Here you go. Bitcoin halving right here. May 2020. Isn't it fading? Aren't you glad you watch my channel, by the way, that for free? I literally charge you nothing. All I ask you is for 1 ETH as a tip in friendship and kindness in the future. If you so happen to make it and sell the top, I appreciate every single one of you. And you don't have to sell the top if you just do well for yourself. Literally doing this for free. That's how much I love and appreciate you. So remember the strategy I always tell you, we're going to think about selling altcoins exactly 12 months after the Bitcoin halving. It's worked 3 out of 3 times before. So XMR, what did it do though? If we draw a fib from Monero's top in 2017 down to the bottom, where does it land? See, look. This is where you got to be careful because the fib, the fib here, let's draw it. It still broke through. So, you know, you might sell $300 and then remember this is a week, okay? You sell $300, look what happens. A month later, it's $400. You're like, oh man, I could have made more money. But look how much it comes back. It comes back to 180 straight away. And we all thought it was going to keep continuing, didn't we? But it didn't. It actually went down. So there you go. That's the thing. That's the thing. I guess you can say, if I was to just be super safe, super conservative, you draw a fib in whatever coin you're in from the bottom to the top, absolute safety is 50%. Absolute safety. I'm praying in the Euphoria, in all our altcoins and everything, we get a 61% or even higher. So I know these numbers, they aren't the biggest, right? But I've just shown you these examples of how they performed. You know, a lot of people are going to believe now that, you know, this time's going to be different. We're going to go break through to the top. That's why I'm thinking about that Roca Negra $80,000. Where are our altcoins going to be? What's going to be through the high, at the high? You know, I kind of think that Chainlink might do a chart like this, where Chainlink break the top $50, maybe it goes and taps 70 and then it comes down. So, you know, we're going to go through more of these videos later on. So, you know, you've definitely learned something today. I know. That's why it's super important. If you have any spare bullets, friends, I'm telling you, in the next 9 months, I'm just going to keep DCAing. I'm still DCAing now, all right? I have a lot of life expenses coming up, so I can't DCA maybe until starting again, maybe January. But just keep buying. That's it. Just keep buying, and then once a scam zone is in, we're done. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, all. Tell mom and dad we do love and appreciate them, and catch you next one.